Hey man, we're excited to have you. We got our local media on here, and they're ready to fire some questions at you if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. We'll go first to Herbie Teope with the Kansas City Star. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, congratulations and welcome to Kansas City. You're doing a lot of smiling there. What was the reaction? Two questions, Brad. What was the reaction when you got that call from the Chiefs telling you they were bringing you here?
I was honestly questioning it. I said, for real? The GM got on the phone. I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yes." He said, "So just keep an eye out on the TV for returning this card, and we're pleased to have you, and good luck." For me,
Wait, sorry about that.
For me, it was totally shocking, and the coach, he told me, the running back coach said, "I told you I'll be back for you," and once he told me that, I'm like, you were right, and I definitely really appreciate you, coach, and believing in me, and it's time to get to work.
Speaking of getting to work, what kind of skill set are you bringing to the Chiefs? Obviously, they have they signed Ron Johnson and Ron Jones and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but how do you think you're going to complement them?
Definitely being a guy that could compete all three downs, pass protection, being able to catch the ball, and being able to run on first and second down whenever we need to gain the short yardage, or being able to compete on special teams, more specifically, coming in the door and giving 120% and competing, willing to take another grown man's job.
Go next to Pete Sweeney with 6'10". Go ahead, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Hey, congratulations. Just generally speaking, what excites you about coming to play for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Definitely excited to block for Patrick Mahomes and willing to compete for a championship. I never won a championship within all my football years playing. I always won baseball, basketball championships. So to go out there and compete for a Super Bowl this year, I'm all for with Kelsey and Mahomes, and just ready to compete.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor with The Athletic. Go ahead, Nate.
Isiah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. You've been at Rutgers for a while now. Where do you feel like you were when you started your college career, and where do you feel like you've improved the most to get this opportunity with the Chiefs?
Definitely matured and learned the game of football. Coach Yano was in a new scheme. We got a new head coach, Coach Yano. Being in the league, he taught us football 101, just understanding the pieces of the game, the details, the measurements of the meters, and the ticks and the goal post to post. Just learning the details of actual football. Just being a student of the game more so, and just kind of carrying it over to Kansas City. Just being a athlete, I would say a student athlete is kind of more out the window now. There's no more school, but more so an athlete that's going to be in his playbook and being able to go out there and play on special teams.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick with Chiefs Digest. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, like everyone else, just wanted to echo the congratulations and welcome to Kansas City. The Chiefs general manager, Brett Veach, said that he thinks that there's a 1,000-yard running back in the seventh round group of running backs. And obviously the Chiefs taking you, they think you're that guy. Do you believe that you're that guy? Do you believe that that's something that's attainable to you and a goal that you have?
Absolutely. Being a guy that had few injuries, not many injuries in his career, and being able to come up with a plan to be able to take care of my body, and from coming from Rutgers and being able to run with a line. No offense to my guys at Rutgers. We struggled a little bit there with the offensive line. So being able to come and compete early at the next level with a good offensive line is big time for me. And for me to come out there and block my behind off of Patrick will be a great standout for me to get on the field on third downs.
All right, we've got 3 left. Let's go right down the line, starting with Nick Jacobs. Go ahead, Nick.
Isiah, congrats. First question I have for you is, what is there a certain memory or certain time that made you kind of fall in love with football?
Yes. Playing football, running the super lap at Violent Midget Football League was a time I remember playing football. The only reason why I say that is because conditioning was a big part of the game of football. When we were running the super lap, we were more so running the super lap to be the best conditioned team that we faced in Cumberland County. So that right there being said, just taking the conditioning part to the next level and being able to compete in all the drills and everything, just taking that conditioning part to the next level is going to play a big role in the way I can help.
Let's go next to Blair Kirchhoff. Go ahead, Blair.
Hey, Isaiah, we like to ask the players who are drafted to what the scene was like at their home. Was there a party or a celebration in your house when the announcement was made?
I started at Eastland. It's kind of a golf course. We have our banquets at my Violent High School coach, my midget league coach. We're all waiting with the fam, and we came right down the street. Same owner, another place called Double Eagle. 2 minutes away from each other. Came down here. It's just like a sports bar. And one of my buddies that played at Violent High School a while ago, Jamil Demby, has got drafted here at Double Eagle. So with me just kind of taking the same advice from Jamil and being patient, leaving a legacy in Violent, I wanted to come here and at the Double Eagle and, just show the community that, we're doing something special in the community and we're giving back, and we're just blessed to be a part of the community.
All right, we'll go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Isaiah, I just wanted to ask you, what has motivated you most during your football careers, especially in college? And then a lot of guys will say that it's, obviously you're fortunate to be drafted in the 7th round, but how might being drafted this late sort of motivate you in your NFL career?
Definitely feeling like an underdog my whole career, more so, coming from a program that was losing to changing the program around at Violent High School to getting more competition and repping, of a name for myself and the team. Going up to Rutgers, not so much as good, and just definitely putting all the things that I had to compete for and write them down. My goals, write them down, and for me to compete them, it was tough, but just believing in God and sticking to the plan. And due to my death of my sister and my brother, it motivated me to go 10 times harder, because my mom, we got 5 kids and you lose two years back to back. It's kind of tough. And for me to being the only one that's about to graduate in the family and now just getting drafted, extremely blessed, and I'm excited to get to work.
Well, Isaiah, we're excited to have you, man. Appreciate you taking the time and jumping on with our media. We're going to let you go. We're going to see you next week, though, when you get here, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.